Hi again. This orientation is long, right? There are a lot of software that we'll be using. All right, so one such software is Office 365. Now, Office 365, you receive this automatically as a University of the West Indies student, but you have to activate it. So you might receive the instructions in your MyMona email. And so it will take you through the step-by-step on how to activate your Office 365. But if you haven't seen that email just yet, my suggestion is to contact MITS. Now, to find MITS, that's the Mona, I'll tell you. So what I usually do, I do a Google search that says MITS, UE Mona. Any minute now, it's going to pop up. My internet is giving me some issues this morning. All right. And you click on contact. Now, MITS has made themselves really readily available, so you do not have to go into their office. You can send them an email, and I have found them to be very responsive when you send them an email. So here it is, all your contact information. You can contact them via phone, okay? They have an email, so electronic support help desk at uimona.edu.jm. They will tell you their operating hours. So if it's outside of their operating hours, I usually send an email. They also, I'm not seeing it. Okay, maybe they took it down because they also have a WhatsApp number, right? But the one that I actually use is the live chat. So you click on the live chat. Of course, they're not available right now because this is early in the morning. I'm doing this video, but you simply say what your credentials are. You give the subject, you send a message, and then once someone is online, eventually they will respond to the message that you sent. So you can actually call. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm just blind. You can call, you can WhatsApp. I believe this is the WhatsApp number. So you can call, you can WhatsApp them, you can live chat them, you can send them an email. And all you need to do is just say, I'd like the instructions on how to activate my Office 365 account. Now you'll need your ID number to do that. And I believe either your MyMona email or the personal email that you use when you registered for school. All right, so that is MITS. Now, once you set up your account, and there's a process, you get that instruction from MITS. That's not what this orientation is about. We're just gonna sign in. So I'm a regular user. Now the cool thing with Office 365, you can access it through your web browser. You can access it, each one of the applications that is available inside has an app, so you can access it via the app as well. And it's both iOS, not both, sorry, it's 3 platforms. I keep forgetting Windows. So it's there for iOS, it is there for Windows, and it is there for Android, okay? So you can get apps as well. So mine is populated because I use these all the time. What you would want to do is to click on all apps, and you'll see everything that you get with your Office 365 account. Now, the ones that I will highlight, we already are aware of Excel, Word, and PowerPoint, or at least you should be exposed to Excel, Word, and PowerPoint before this. Excel is for spreadsheets, PowerPoint is for presentations, and the Word is where your word processor, okay? Now, forms, you can use that to create surveys. So you might be in a class where you have to collect information from persons outside of your class. And in this time, it would be easier to send an electronic survey. So you can use forms to do that. Planner is, oh dear, I almost jumped over some important ones. All right, so I'll talk about OneDrive last. OneNote is amazing. And this is from someone who is not really a fan of Microsoft. So the fact that I'm saying OneNote is amazing, it is amazing, right? You can use this to make your, take all your notes for all your classes. So you can create, you know what, let's go back so that you can see all of my business. But you can create books, digital books for each one of your classes and take notes for each lesson that you have done. And again, it has an app and it's amazing. You can bring in check boxes in there. So it's not just typing. You can do handwriting, you can type, you can bring in audio if you want, you can bring in video if you want. I drop YouTube links in there and it automatically embeds the YouTube video inside of it. So one of the activities that I do, if a lecturer uses a general YouTube video, I ensure in their presentation, I ensure to place that as well in my notes. So as I'm going over my notes, I have reference to all the information, even the documents. So again, the lecturer shares a PowerPoint document, you can drop the entire PowerPoint document inside, and then you can write on top of the notes that your takeaways from your understanding of it. OneNote is really nice. You want to check that out. And especially if you're doing online learning, OneNote is pretty amazing. Planner is another one that I want to draw your attention to. It's a project management tool. Now for my animation students, I will say to you, use Trello. So for my classes, personally, I will say use Trello.com and I will show you how to use Trello. But if you have projects with your classmates, you can use Planner. The only reason why I have not been recommending Planner to my students is because I won't be able to see your planner. As a lecturer, I won't be able to see your planner, but I'll be able to see the Trello. So that's something to think about, all right? Everything else, you guys can check that out on your own. Stream is like the YouTube for Microsoft, so you can check that out. Sway, it's like PowerPoint, but just a little upgrade to PowerPoint. Teams, again, it's another one that you can use to chat. So you can record the sessions. It's like a Zoom, right? And then Whiteboard, you can discuss a certain information over a whiteboard. And then not the last one, the second to last one that I want to talk to you about is Yammer. Yammer is something that we use in the animation program. It's just like Facebook. It's a social media for your company, if you want to think of it that. It's like a professional social media, but it looks similar to Facebook, so I'll compare it to Facebook. You can post information there. We want to encourage you. So if you're going out, so as a university student, as a tertiary educated student, the expectation is that you're going to do research on your own, all right? You're going to go out into the world, onto the World Wide Web, and you're going to find information, whether it is research papers, whether it is articles, whether it is YouTube videos, whatever it is that you find out there. Now, you might find information that will be useful to the rest of your class. You can post that information to your Yammer. The next important thing about Yammer is, for me personally, to communicate with me, you're going to communicate using the messenger in Yammer. Okay, now this is very important. And majority of you will have my WhatsApp number, and I'm not saying don't WhatsApp me if that's what you need to do, but WhatsApp, I'm a very, very busy young lady. And so I get a lot of messages every day. To ensure that I am meeting the needs of my students, I ask you to message me via WhatsApp because, via Yammer, because what I will do is I check my Yammer messages first before I go to my WhatsApp messages. So what that means is I am ensuring that I am answering the questions of my students first, okay? And sometimes too, because I'm overwhelmed with WhatsApp messages, students might not get a response from me until maybe a day or two later. So this is why I'm encouraging you to use Yammer. And just as I said before, Yammer has an app, so you can message me through Yammer. So we're encouraging you to post articles, post what you find out there on the World Wide Web in the Yammer group that is assigned to you. And we are encouraging you. We will also possibly have class activities in Yammer, and then, message us, or specifically me, using the Yammer messaging service, or via Lee messaging service as well. And that way we'll be able to meet your needs as soon as you send your messages, okay? Or at least that's the first thing that we see. Now, the one that I want to show you is OneDrive. OneDrive, once you're submitting your assignments, you're encouraged to create a folder for that course in your OneDrive. So let me go through the process with you. Any minute now. Remember I said that my internet is not moving so fabulous today, right? Yes, I have 1,000,001 folders. All right, so you can create new folder any minute now, right? And whatever the course name is, anim whatever, right? And you create that. And so now within this folder, you can do all your activities. Any files that are associated with this course can go within this folder. Now, if you want to, you can organize it how you want. It could just be the folder that hosts your assignments. That's up to you. If you want to put additional files and stuff in there, that's up to you. You can create subfolders if you want. So if you want to create a subfolder called assignments, where only your assignments are there, that again, that is up to you, right? The most important thing is how to share. The sharing option is very important. All right, so boom, boom, boom. Right, so I can click share. And you want to ensure that anyone with the link can edit, right? So there it is, it says anyone with the link, allow editing. And you say apply. Now type out the email address that has been provided to you. Let me go again. Type out the email address that has been provided to you. Many students, so for me specifically, some students start to type out CHE and they see my name And then they go, oh yeah, man, that's her, and click it. That is not me. Okay. I do not have access to that information. I do not know where that is going. So type out the email address that the lecturer has given to you and then click send. If you want, you can add a message if you want and click send. All right. That's the important thing. So inside, and then if you inside assignments, you want to create subfolders, assignment 1, assignment 2, and share again, that is up to you. Now, if you want to collect the link, that I didn't do, you can set up anyone with a blah, 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 and then you can now copy the link. And that link is what you're going to, when you're in your course container, that's the link that you're going to post for the assignment. That's the procedure that we use. Okay. All right. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I'll see you in the next video for the next orientation, the next software that will be used for your time here at the University of the West Indies. All right.